Welcome back to everything, Burning Dog fans. Rattlesnakes are a group of venomous snakes. The 36 known species of rattlesnakes have between 65 and 70 subspecies, all native to the Americas, ranging from southern Alberta and southern British Columbia in Canada to central Argentina. Rattlesnakes are predators that live in a wide array of habitats, hunting... got distracted by the model. Hunting small animals such as birds and rodents. The threat of an envenomation, advertised with a loud shaking of the titular noisemaker, rattle, at the end of their tails, deters many predators. However, rattlesnakes fall prey to hawks, weasels, king snakes, and a variety of other species. Rattlesnakes are heavily preyed upon as neonates. I think that means babies, while they are still weak and mentally immature. Large numbers of rattlesnakes... Oopsie, I didn't mean to do that. Large numbers of rattlesnakes are killed by humans. Rattlesnake populations in many areas are severely threatened by habitat destruction, poaching, and extermination campaigns. That's too bad. It doesn't seem to matter if I get lost. I keep finding that thing. I think the world loops around. I don't want to be those things. Try getting over that. If I was a tree, I could travel faster. I'm not even running. Oh. Why am I curving off to the side? Hello there. To be honest, I've seen much bigger Montgomery palms around, and they weren't so full of themselves. Oh, that was me. Oh, how do I be a bird? I think there were birds above the mysterious thingy. Or maybe they only appear during the day. I assume those were vultures since they were circling, and it would be hard for them to see the... Is that a cloud? What is that? Maximum speed. Montgomery Palm. Away! You there, even bigger tree. Give me a hand here. You are Baobab. Oh. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. A very beautiful thing you can do, and that's dancing. To dance is to move in a pattern, and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination, and to enjoy never quite arriving. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little differently, so try doing it with different things. Brothers. Oh. Oh. Well, that will come back in time, or it won't. Let's listen to Alan Watts again.
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
Oh, hello there. If I ever need another rock that has an opening for a new friend, what will I say? How will I trick it into liking me until I die? I am a forest. Again, funny how speech does that. I don't know that I agree with that last one. The views of Alan Watts are not necessarily those of BurningDogFace. They are simply what is expressed in everything. Oh no. I am an island. You are sand continent. An arid landmass that is nonetheless home to many forms of life. Oh no. I'm in the sea. No. I am a crocodile. I am several crocodiles. Alligators, my mistake. It was a desert, so I assumed it was, Africa inspired. I still wish to be a bird. The map seems to have been reset. Birds! You there, let me help get those birds. I can't ascend or descend to those birds. What if I was bigger? I simply can't be. Oops. Didn't think that would just disappear if I hit B. What is this? Now this is happening. I am a building. I wish to be in the middle of this pond. Excellent. This is where I belong. A small step pyramid or stepped pyramid is an architectural structure that uses flat platforms, or steps, receding from the ground up to achieve a completed shape similar to a geometric pyramid. Step pyramids are structures which characterize several cultures throughout history and several locations throughout the world. We just set that up. You know what, that is rude to the animals around here. I'll just have a nice view overlooking that. I cannot dance as this. What if I were to... Oh no. I've never been a continent before. This is an interesting game for that. What is this? Oopsie. I'm a rock. Oh, don't mind me. Penguins do not give a shit about me. I guess we can find out what those things in the sky are some other day. Hello there, snow-covered moose. I would like to be you. And now we are moose. I am moose, and you are moose, and we are moose together. No, we are megaloceros. What? Megaloceros is an extinct genus of deer whose members lived throughout Eurasia from the late Pliocene to the late Pleistocene, and are important herbivores during the Ice Ages. The largest species, Megaloceros giganteus, vernacularly known as the Irish elk or giant elk, is also the best known. Most members of the genus were extremely large animals that favored meadows or open woodlands. I learned something today. Does that mean a mammoth? I do have a fondness for the mammoth. And now we are a herd of mammoth. Everyone is a friend to the mammoth. I ate too much snow and now I have a splitting headache. What a strange day it's been for me. The dance of the mammoth. Spears. I've not yet seen any humans. I'm serious, I'd rather live inside a volcano than here. Hello, brother, what do you have to say? Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you'll have your own thoughts, and they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. holding down A, but... Honest, I've had just about enough snow for a way to find a new friend. What will this much snow last? That's not even... What? Is that just jumbled pieces of other thoughts that I have encountered? I can't descend here. Oh. The snow is always on whatever side of them is facing up. Huh. Oh, I'm a sphere, and I can fly. You are Spear. This is weird. I don't think spears reproduce this way. Flying is very calming.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you and saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins, that we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
Do you want me to be this tree, then? there's the timer. Hey, maybe I need to be alone right now, okay? Alright, I'll just fuck off in this direction then. I don't mind. Let's take some of these trees with me. Trees get lonely by themselves. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you as our exploration of... Look, I buried it. All of it, okay? There won't any questions. Oh, you're not here about that. Never mind. Oh, perfect. Yes, this is a good place. I'll see you as we continue our exploration of everything. Later.